Hello everyone, Minute Plus Meditation here, Saturday, September the 2nd, first Saturday of the month. Therefore, renew your devotion to the Immaculate Heart of Mary. It's also the feast day of Blessed Andre Grasset. Grasset was a martyr for the faith. First reading, 1 Thessalonians chapter 4. But we urge you, beloved, to do so more and more, to aspire to live quietly, to mind your own affairs, and to work with your hands as we directed you. So St. Paul here is reminding the Christians what each of us, needs to kind of, I don't want to say reinvent, but remember once again. He's saying basically we're called to live our life in this world, to be constructively occupied with our duties, with our vocation, with our state in life. Where basically, we should have what in effect is a plan of life, or call it a regiment, a way to get the most out of our days. Don't be busybodies, don't be nosy about other people, don't sit for hours in our context, don't sit for hours like a fly before the fire in front of your stupid TV. And I watch TV, so I'm not saying everybody's stupid watching TV, but we become stupid after a while, actually. Even Google, we spend hours on the internet, and it doesn't make us smarter. So it's okay to do this, but it should be targeted entertainment. In other words, planned entertainment. We're going to watch a movie, we watch a movie, and then we shut it off. We don't just leave it on. Or we don't watch news ad nauseum, which will only upset us. We don't watch it just before we go to bed, which will probably interrupt our sleep patterns. But we live a constructive life, and we, like St. Paul says, we urge you, beloved, to do so more and more, to aspire to live quietly, but that doesn't mean to do nothing, just to do our jobs, do them diligently, do them for the honor and glory of God. So do them well, to mind your own affairs, not be busybodies, nosy about everybody else's business, want to know what the stars in Hollywood are doing. Really, in a sense, who cares? They make these magazines about all these people, and probably 3/4 of the stuff is lies. And people buy this stuff. It's a waste of money. It's a waste of time. And most of it's not even true. We should be praying for these people. Their eternal salvation, a lot of them perhaps are in danger. To mind your own affairs and to work with your hands as we directed you. So, be constructively occupied. Don't waste your life. Sanctify your work. Do it well. Okay, over to the gospel. Okay, it's a long gospel, so I'm just going to give the gist of it. So Jesus told his disciples, the kingdom of heaven will be like this. It is if a man going on a journey summoned his slaves and entrusted his property to them. To one he gave 5 talents, to another 2, to another 1, to each according to his abilities. Then he went away. So I'm going to go to the very end, because the 5 invests, gets 5 more, the 2 more, the 1 buries his talent, and then basically he says, I know you're a hard man. You've read the gospel before. I encourage you to read it again. And then this man gets condemned. So as for you, this worthless slave, throw him into the outer darkness, where there will be weeping and the gnashing of teeth. So there's so much that could be said about this. Invest your talents. Everybody has a talent, even if it's 1. Invest your talent, even at the risk of failing, even at the risk of it being a total mess. Invest your talent, but with the intention of giving God glory and honor. So for the best of intentions. And as soon as you see something wrong, or it goes wrong, it may be hard. You may cry, you may be stressed, but learn from it and seek how to improve, to try again. Because this is where you start and it's A, and then you fail and you stop. Maybe God wants you to get to D, but you're going to have to go through B, C, and D to get to D. B, C, A, B, C to get to D. You're going to have to fail 3 times. And each time, if you're learning something, you're improving. So when you get to D, you do it really well. But we only think about failure at A, or maybe D, and then we give up, or maybe C, and then we really give up. When in fact, we should be trying each and every time. God has given you a talent. He's given me a talent. He expects us to invest it and use it for his honor and glory. And of course, it's going to benefit us in some way, but for his honor and glory. So there's a purity of intention. There's an upright intention here. So there's a risk. I mean, there's a real risk to our salvation if we just waste it. And then we whine and moan to God. I knew you were harsh, so I didn't want to fail, so I just went and did nothing with my life. And God will say, then you will get nothing out of the next life. So use your talent, use it well, not only for the glory of God, for the good of others, and of course it'll redound to your own benefit as well. God bless you.